Hey guys, welcome to Ash Echoes. There has been a lot of questions recently addressed to me regarding who is gonna be next after Scarlet, who should we save for, who is the next meta, what team is the next meta coming, so more or less we're gonna be addressing all of those questions here. So right before me is actually, again, as I mentioned, the CN schedule for the banners. Little disclaimer here. The CN schedule might not be the same as Global and C. This will just give you an idea of more or less who to look for. The order might be different a little bit. We don't really know what will happen. So take this with a grain of salt, guys, okay? So with that said, let's proceed with the banner schedule here. And also later, do stay up to the end because I'll be showcasing a team that is going to be meta soon. So watch out for that. Okay, so now we are here. We are basically here in Sen Ying's banner. Next is going to be Scarlet. Definitely, she's coming out, I think, 2 days from now. So today is the 26th. We're gonna be getting her on the 28th of November. So this is actually a done deal, true to the schedule. Next up is the already released Long King, a teaser for C. And next limited character is going to be Skylar. So this is Skylar here. This girl here. So she's gonna be next. I would advise you guys to skip Skylar unless you really want her. She is of lightning element. And the next one that I advise you guys to save on is going to be Boreas. Okay, so Boreas is going to be here. Boreas is one of our top in terms of the tier list, and I have him in my Taiwanese account. So we're gonna be showcasing later him and another, Echomancer. So Boreas is going to be your all-around buffer healer. You're gonna be forgetting about Frida once you have her. Really. So watch out for not her, sorry, him. You're gonna be forgetting about Frida once you have him already in your roster. He is actually terrific. He will put out shields and healing and buffs. Again, there's going to be a lot. It's going to be on the showcase later. So Boreas is the next. Our first must pull is him. Next up on the banner schedule is actually we have here Feng Xing Shui. I'm not sure if I'm, saying her name right, but she is the next. So two of them are must pulls. They are S tier in CN right now. Both of them are going to be needed in your Ice team. So moving forward, you need them badly if you are going to be putting out an Ice team. Definitely, they should be on your, top of your list. This girl is going to be this girl here, Feng Xing Shui. Not sure. Again, this girl is going to be very good in long-term combat. She has very long range. She has pushback, and again, she controls the whole field when you have her. Both of them will really make you winner. Just have to slot, probably a skirmisher, not skirmisher. You have to slot somebody with melee because both of them are range to protect them. Probably a tank or somebody that can handle a lot of damage. Again, with the two of them, you can't go wrong. You just have to basically pick the other two that you would want to complement them. Probably put in also Furry and Fernie if you want to have a freeze team. So again, they will be the backbone of your freeze of your ice team, and I recommend that you get them. But they are in succession, so please make sure that you have enough currency to get the both of them. Okay, the next up is going to be your ace mechanic here, which is Kylin. I'm not recommending Kylin to be pulled, so you can rest up for his banner. So again, Boreas, Feng Xing Shui. Okay, I'll call her Feng. Okay, for short, let's call her Feng. So again, the next one is going to be after Kylin. You will have to pull for Thea if you are into your fire team. Fire team, explosion team, anything with fire, you need Thea. She will be your, again, she will control a big area of the field, and she deals very, very nice damage. She's a tactician. What can I say? I actually was able to use Thea before in one of the CVTs. She's actually perfect for any fire team. So please do pull for her. She's the third one on our list. Okay. Next one is actually after her, which is Uni or Uni. So Uni is going to be a support for your water team. So careful, because again, this will require you a lot of summoning currency. You're gonna be running out because consecutive Boreas and Feng is gonna be tough. Save for one banner for Kylin, skip. Then go with Thea. Then after Thea, it's gonna be Uni. If you're after a water, she's actually a water element, Uni. Okay, so if you are into, you could actually add her as well in your ice team for freeze, by the way. So if you're going that direction, definitely you should get her. Instead of Furry Inferni, you could actually add her to your, your freeze team. So these two will be consecutive. So again, Uni is a must pull. So that is for the fifth one that I would like you guys to consider is going to be Leilani. So after Uni, we don't have rest. If you are into a corrosion team, definitely go for Leilani. She will be replacing Caroline in that team, in your corrosion team. So more or less, she is a must pull for corrosion team users. So that is it. Those are my top 5. Unfortunately, the last 3 are consecutive banners, which I'm not sure you're going to be resting if you're going to be getting all 3 of them. But definitely for me, the first 4, I'm going to be getting Boreas, Feng, you have here Thea, you have here Uni. Those are my short. Really depends on how, if I do have enough currency to pull for, for this girl here, for Leilani, and really depends. So after Leilani, what do we need to consider here? Okay, you have Tisha next. Tisha to consider. Again, this is right after Leilani. So if you're not into Leilani, definitely go for Tisha. What's next? So we have here as well Jean. Jean is actually good. Jean is going to be. Let me just take a look at here. So Jean is lightning. Definitely can ignore a certain amount of targets, basic damage reduction. You're gonna be getting her if you are into a lightning team. So again, we also have Elpis here down the line. Again, all of these are mainly S tier. The only one that I didn't mention that is not S tier is Leilani and Tisha and Kylin, Skylar as well. So you have here Elpis, Then you have, this is, I think, Soulbird. And you have here Tishi. And you have Midas here. So again, it's really up to you guys on how to plan your pulls depending on what is your preference. But the first four, the first four should be Boreas, Feng, you have Thea. Probably the first three are a must, I might say, because Thea, again, she's going to be a headache for your enemies. First three are recommended. The next two are depending on if you have more currency. It's actually good that we have a skip here for Kylan, for Thea, so that you could save for Thea just in case you run out of currency with Fang and with Boreas. So that is the whole banner schedule for CN. Again, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not sure if they're going to be following CN to the letter in terms of limited banners, but definitely try to plan ahead. Okay, so I do have a few here in my Taiwanese server account. I do have Feng here, so love using this lineup. I have Boreas as well. We're gonna be doing a stage here that can showcase both and see how pesky they are and how I am impressed of their synergy both. So this is what I built with them. So this is for me right now one of the best teams that I have. So I have Feng, I have Boreas, I have Furry and Fernie, I have Begonia here, we have Sambeka, we have Long King, and we have Lydia here. I'm gonna be skipping the aid here, but I'm gonna be showcasing a freeze team so that you can actually follow what they can do and how impressive they are. Okay, so for now we do have a freeze team. I'm gonna just be putting her there. It's a dry environment, so definitely not gonna be freezing much, but let's just try to change it up. There you go. Okay, so less water, more on wind, and let's start this out. So I have Feng here, Boreas, and Begonia in the front. I'm not gonna be triggering any propane tanks here for now, because I want to show you guys how impressive she can control. So basically the pushback is from Feng, and she has insane damage, really. You guys have to build this ice team. It's insane. There you go. The frequency of that pushback and that damage is actually very, very good. It can control, again, there you go. So for now, we are staying with this team. Barely touched my team, really. But although I think they are, they are not that, they don't come in multiple sides. But definitely the pushback is very, very impressive. There you go. So as you see, very impressive Ice Freeze team, and hopefully you can decide, guys, on what you want to be pulling for in the future. So thank you very much for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.